Welcome to the Stock-Trak investing simulation platform. Today we're going to demonstrate how to use your account to trade Forex. First of all, you want to log into your account, find the portfolio simulation section in the main menu header at the top right of your screen, and under Make a Trade, select Forex. This is Stock-Trak's virtually simulated Forex trading pit. If you scroll down, you'll start to see some of the currency pairs and crosses. We're going to learn about Forex trading by demonstrating a trade. For this example, we're going to use the US dollar and Canadian dollar pair. These two numbers right here are the bid and the ask. The first thing you'll notice is that each number is out to 5 decimal places. If you're in the market to sell the USD CAD pair, this is the highest bid. If you're in the market to buy this pair, this is the lowest ask. The basic framework to think of how you can make money off of these pairs is that if you think the value of the currency on top will go up compared to the value of the currency on the bottom, then you want to be long on that pair, so you buy that pair. Conversely, if you think the value of the currency on the top will go down compared to the currency on the bottom, you want to be short that pair, so you sell that pair. So what does it mean to be long? For the US dollar Canadian dollar pair, at roughly 1.346 Canadian dollars to US dollars, that means it takes a little bit over 1.3 Canadian dollars to buy 1 US dollar. If the US dollar strengthens, it will take more Canadian dollars to buy 1 US dollar. So these numbers here will go up. And if you're long this pair and the US dollar strengthens, then you'll make money. If you're long on this pair and the US dollar weakens, then you'll lose money. Next, let's look at how buying works. When trading Forex, you buy contracts that give you the right to buy or sell a certain amount of the currency pair. In this case, we'll use 100,000. So if I think that the US dollar will strengthen, then I'm going to go long on the USD CAD pair, and I'm going to select buy. Now, in order to purchase this right, I don't actually have to spend 100,000 units of my own currency. I just have to pay what's called the margin requirement. Each currency pair has a different margin requirement, and on this page you can see what percentage the broker requires for a margin requirement. For the US dollar Canadian dollar pair, the margin requirement you can see is 2%. That's about the lowest margin requirements, and some currencies have a margin requirement of up to 20%. The more volatile the currency, the higher the margin requirement. Okay, let's go back to the trading page. So here I'll be placing a buy order for 100,000 of the USD CAD pair at market price. Remember, I'm going long in US dollars, so I want the US dollar on top and the Canadian dollar on bottom. When I buy, the market price is going to be 1.34632. The margin is roughly 2%, and I'll be paying a commission of $10. So in order to control 100,000 units of this currency pair, it will cost me $2,024.05. And this is denominated in US dollars since that's my native currency for my account. One thing to remember is that I will always have to be able to maintain this margin requirement. So I have to have at least this amount in my account at all times. Think of the margin requirement as the collateral that the broker is holding in case you start to lose money on this trade. If you lose too much money on the trade, you have to deposit more money into your brokerage in order to maintain this margin requirement. Also, there is no specified date that you must close any of these Forex trades by. So I'm going to go long on the US dollar Canadian dollar pair at 1.34632 Canadian dollars per US dollar. Then I'm going to wait a few minutes and check back to see if we've made or lost any money. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes since I executed the trade. Let's navigate to our portfolio and see how it's doing. If you go to the top menu again, under portfolio simulation and select open positions, once the page loads, then you filter by Forex. Okay, first thing you can notice is that the execution price was actually a little bit different than what was quoted. That happens naturally as the market price fluctuates often. Right now, you can see that the price paid is here and the last price was here, which means that right now we're a little bit in the red on this trade. At any point, you can check back on this page and see exactly how your trade is doing. But even though I lost money, let's go ahead and close this trade just so I can show you guys how the profit and loss works. So I'll go back to the trading page. I'll find my USD CAD pair again, but this time I'll select sell. So on this page, you can see that I am now selling 100,000, which it already detects that I have in my portfolio. This is the current market price. This would be the margin plus the commissions. So you can see that my estimated cost is $41.41. And that's both of the commissions, so $10 to sell, $10 to buy, plus what I lost in the trade, which ended up being around $21.41. So let's confirm this trade. Let's navigate to our transaction history just to clarify exactly how much money we lost on that trade. again, portfolio simulation, and then transaction history. So for the last 2 trades I made, you can see that when I bought the pair of USD CAD, it was at the price of 1.34634 Canadian dollars per US dollar, minus 10 commission, and I only had to put down the margin amount of 2%. But when I sold that Forex trade, I sold the same quantity, but the price was 32 ten-thousandths of a Canadian dollar lower. So the Canadian dollar actually strengthened against the US dollar a bit, and I was wrong. Because the Canadian dollar strengthened, multiply that by 100,000 and convert it back to US dollars, and that amount is $23.93 of a loss. So you saw on the screen before that my estimated loss was around $41.41, but I actually lost a little more. If you add my commissions on the trades, that equals $20 USD. And then you add the amount that I lost because the Canadian dollar actually strengthened against the US dollar, and my total loss was $43.93 in US dollars. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on how to trade Forex on Stock-Trak. I hope you guys make out better than I did trading Forex today. So happy trading, and thanks again for watching.